Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tear. Sorry I delayed this video most of the day. I had a pretty busy day, still going out with this woman I met last week. Things are going really well. We watched the Super Bowl together. I don't know how many guys watched the Super Bowl. How about those Eagles, huh? And speaking of the Eagles, song I'm featuring today, song number 2610 on my list of my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999, is by a former Eagle, namely Joe Walsh, and the song is Life's Been Good. And this was released in 1978. It was released on his album But Seriously Folks, as well as the soundtrack for the movie FM. So, pretty popular song. I think it went to number 12 on the charts. And I already featured Joe Walsh a few weeks ago. I think I featured the song In the City, so I'm not going to give a profile of Joe Walsh. Just suffice it to say he was the lead guitarist for the Eagles, I think from something like 1977 to maybe 1980 or something like that. But very great musician. He was also a very good solo performer, and I think this was one of his best songs. Life's Been Good. I think it was actually his biggest hit. Went to number 12, like I said, 1978. And I like this song. I remember when it came out, and it's a very satirical song. I mean, he's just singing about his kind of decadent lifestyle as a rock musician, a successful rock musician. He's singing about first line is I had a mansion, forget the price. Ain't never been there. They tell me it's nice. And then he talks about all this other stuff, like he goes to hotels and tears up the walls. He has accountants pay for it all. And then he talks about his Maserati, which does 185, and he lost his license for speeding, probably. Now he doesn't drive, but he rides around in limos. I mean, it all worked out for him because he's got so much money rolling around in dough. It doesn't really matter that much what he does. That's kind of what he's saying in the song. But he's having fun. I mean, I think that's the point. He's not evil. He's not killing anybody. He's not being dishonest really, other than wrecking his own property. So who cares, right? He also goes to parties till 4 in the morning, and he gets so wasted he can't find the door. So what? He's making good records. He mentions that too. He makes records, and his fans love him, and they can't wait. They're writing him letters, and he says maybe I'll call if you leave a message. So I like it. I mean, at least he's honest about his lifestyle, right? How many rock musicians can say that? He's critiquing himself. And I think it's a good song, and I can relate to some of it too. I mean, you know, um, I lost my license for a while. I'm not a very good driver. I had too many points against my record. I couldn't drive for a couple of years. So I had to take Uber, which is kind of like Joe Walsh. It's not the end of the world if you lose your license. I didn't have any serious accidents, just, hit a few parked cars here and there. But my insurance got so expensive I couldn't afford it anymore. Finally, they discontinued my coverage, but I did get it back at the beginning of this year. And, it's okay to be a little bit decadent as long as you're not hurting anyone and you're having fun. And maybe he went a little too far with that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not Joe Walsh, but maybe if I had his money, I would be more like him. Anyway, I think that completes my profile on Life's Been Good by Joe Walsh. And thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.